At this hospital on Australia's Gold Coast, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson are being kept in isolation after announcing Wednesday they have the coronavirus. The couple posting this photo on Instagram saying, "I want to thank everyone here down under who are taking such good care of us. Remember, despite all the current events, there's no crying in baseball." That reference, of course, to his famous line from the classic movie A League of Their Own.
There's no crying in baseball!
Hanks has been down under in pre-production for his upcoming biopic about Elvis Presley and taking selfies with fans. Warner Brothers, the film studio, says it's working with health agencies to identify and contact anyone who may have come into contact with Hanks. Officials believe the couple contracted the virus outside Australia and say the incubation period can last up to 2 weeks.
People who have come in close contact with Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson will now need to self-isolate and quarantine.
Just last Saturday, the couple was spotted sightseeing near Bondi Beach with their 24-year-old son, Truman. No word on whether he's been tested for the virus. That night, Wilson posted these photos from the Sydney Opera House, where she performed her music in a 200-seat auditorium. On Monday, she appeared on Australia's morning program Today Extra, where the show's host says she seemed fine.
She didn't seem to have any symptoms of anything. She actually made a joke coming into the studio saying we shouldn't shake hands, we should bump elbows. So we bumped elbows.
Still, some of the show's staffers have been tested and asked to self-quarantine. Days before, Wilson had attended this cancer benefit in Beverly Hills, flanked by A-listers like Nick Jonas, Tom Ford, and Renee Zellweger. We reached out to their reps, but didn't hear back.
I think I had type 2 diabetes based on what I ate when I was 13 years old.
In January, Hanks talked about being a type 2 diabetic with Savannah, a disease that puts him at greater risk for coronavirus complications, according to the CDC. On Wednesday, the couple's son, Chet, spoke out about his parents' condition.
I just got off the phone with them. They both are fine. They're not even that sick. They're not worried about it. They're not tripping, but they're going through the necessary health precautions.